In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on April 23, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays versus Houston Astros. The Toronto Blue Jays collide with the Houston Astros in an American League showdown on Friday evening. The Blue Jays will give the starting nod to Alek Manoah, targeting another gem. Jose Urquidy is looking to rebound from a poor outing for the Astros. The Astros went 4-2 against Toronto last year, and the Blue Jays won Friday's opener 4-3. The Blue Jays are 20-6 in their last 26 Saturday games and 12-5 in their last 17 road games. The Astros are 157-77 in their last 234 home games and 2-5 in their last 7 overall. The under is 4-0 in Blue Jays' last 4 overall. The under is 5-1 in Astros' last 7 overall. The Blue Jays are 2-6 in the last 8 meetings in Houston and 2-5 in the last 7 meetings. Toronto has been doing extremely well pitching on the road this season, as they are second in the sport with a 2.1 ERA and a .227 batting average in their 7 road games. Compare that to the Houston's pitching at home, while they are pitching to a 4.33 home ERA in 3 games in Minute Maid Park. Alek Manoah has been dominant, while Jose Urquidy has been struggling. As we touched upon earlier, the Blue Jays are hitting very well, while the Astros are not doing too hot in the first few weeks of the year. Alek Manoah has been sharp through 12 innings, picking up right where he left off his rookie season. Urquidy has been a bit more up and down, and he's coming off a contest against the Mariners where he got rocked. It's fair to say the Blue Jays have the pitching edge here. It's also fair to trust the Toronto offense more as the Astros bats continue to run cold. So the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. The Houston Astros have been struggling to score runs this season, but some home cooking could really help them out and score a few runs. They have been hitting into some bad luck this year, as their .221 batting average on balls in play is only ahead of the Arizona Diamondbacks this year. The Toronto Blue Jays have dominated offensively and should continue in a good park to get some extra base hits with the short left field Crawford boxes. The over is 6-0-1 in their last 7 games against one another played in Houston. As mentioned, Urquidy has struggled against the Blue Jays. He has allowed 2 homers in 8 innings this season, and the Jays rank 3rd in the big leagues in home runs. The Astros have squandered 16 runs in their last 3 bouts. In addition, while Alek Manoah will contain Houston, this is his first meeting against the Astros, and they should generate some offense at home. The over is also a convincing 5-1 in the Astros' last 6 games against the American League East. Alek Manoah has been lights out this year, and he is going to lock down the Astros offense in this game. This game should feature a barrage of runs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Cincinnati Reds. National League Central rivals will continue a 3-game series on Saturday evening when the St. Louis Cardinals visit the Cincinnati Reds at Great American Ballpark. These teams are meeting in the series opener on Friday night after the time of publishing. St. Louis enters atop the division at 7-4, while Cincinnati is really struggling at 2-11 overall this season. The Reds took the competitive season series 10-9 last year. That marked the first time Cincinnati won the season series over the Cardinals since 2011. The Cardinals are 5-1 in their last 6 Saturday games and are 8-2 in their last 10 during Game 2 of a series. The Cardinals are also 11-3 in their last 14 road games versus a right-handed starter and are 26-9 in their last 35 road games. The Reds are 3-15 in their last 18 games as an underdog and are 1-5 in their last 6 Saturday games. The Reds are also 3-15 in their last 18 overall and are 3-15 in their last 18 games on grass. The Cardinals are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. One of the major differences has been the bullpens, as the Cardinals are second in the sport with a 2.15 ERA and a .194 batting average against. Compare that to the Reds bullpen. They are 27th with a 4.47 reliever ERA with a .222 batting average against. so they can give up runs. We also discussed this earlier, but there is a major difference between St. Louis and Cincinnati at the plate so far. Dakota Hudson has the opportunity to correct his struggles to begin the season. The Cardinals have won in 5 of the last 7 games against one another. I get the case to be made for the Reds, as Tyler Mahle is arguably one of the better pitchers in Cincinnati's rotation. However, Mahle also has a history of struggling at home, and the Reds as a team just can't get anything going if their lives depended on it for whatever reason. I believe that this is one of those games where the Cardinals are just the better team that takes advantage of their surroundings. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. If the Reds have any hope of at least slowing down St. Louis, it is with Mahle. His last start against the Cardinals at the end of last season was an impressive one, allowing 2 earned runs and lasting 6 innings. St. Louis may produce a couple more today with the way Cincinnati is feeling and how well Arenado is hitting. However, they shouldn't need much more to outscore the Reds. Cincinnati still has the worst OPS in baseball. Even if Cardinals pitcher Dakota Hudson is not exactly ace caliber, he should be pleased with the lineup he faces today. Hudson was looking like a promising young pitcher before the injuries, so the upside is at least there. And Cincinnati's numbers at the plate get even worse now, considering some of their best hitters recently went down with injury. Things get tougher against the Cardinals, who are a fantastic defensive unit with elite fielders like Arenado, Harrison Bader, and Tyler O'Neill in important positions. Mahle's high ERA due to one bad start against the juggernaut Dodgers is not a concern, as he's got a 27.6% strikeout rate and is coming off a strong 2021 with an 85 ERA and 86 Fahrenheit IP. The Reds' bullpen hasn't been as bad as other facets of the team, and with Cincinnati sending its best healthy starter to the mound, this will be a low-scoring game. Even with a potent Cardinals lineup, this should be a game that stays under the total, much like last night's meeting. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays will face off in the second game of their 3-game series. These two teams are very familiar with one another, but this will be the first time they play one another this regular season. The Red Sox are coming into this game after losing 2 of 3 to the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston's offense fell off in this series, as they failed to score more than 2 runs in the final 2 games. The Rays are entering this game after winning 2 of 3 games against the Chicago Cubs. Tampa Bay's offense looked very strong in this series, as they were generating hits against everybody. To hang with the Red Sox, the Rays must keep their bats hot. We should have another competitive matchup on our hands, and the starter battle should be fun as well. Feyereisen and Whitlock have both been great so far this year. Feyereisen is coming off 2 innings with 3 Ks versus the White Sox, and Whitlock nabbed a save with a spotless inning versus Toronto. If both pitchers are on point, this should be a good game to watch. In this matchup, look for the Tampa Bay Rays to jump all over Red Sox starter Garrett Whitlock. Although Whitlock has given up just 1 run this season, he has yet to make a start. In addition, he will be facing off against a Rays offense that is capable of putting up runs in a hurry. Against right-handed pitching, the team has the 10th best slugging percentage in the MLB. The Red Sox are shaky on the defensive side of the field, as they are giving up the 20th most runs per game. The Rays bats will get hot, and they will be able to score on the Red Sox throughout this entire game. The Boston Red Sox have not started the season how they would have liked, and their bats aren't generating enough runs for me to believe that they can hang with the Rays in this game. So the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Even if Garrett Whitlock pitches well for the Red Sox, look for the team to manage his workload, as this is his first start of the season. On the other side, the Rays have yet to announce a starter and will likely spread the workload over multiple pitchers. Garrett Whitlock has shown that he can get guys out in short stints, but he hasn't started a game yet this season. The Rays are scoring the 8th most runs per game and will be able to produce a lot of offense against Whitlock. The Rays also have the 5th highest batting average as a team, which makes me believe that they will be able to tee off on this shaky pitching staff. The Tampa Bay Rays are unsure of who will start on the mound in this game on Saturday. Either way, I see the Red Sox getting their offense going in this series. They have struggled on offense to start, but they don't like to lose to the Tampa Bay Rays. Both teams will be attempting to make a statement in this series, and both teams will also score more runs than the average. This is going to be an offensive battle in the second game of the series. Look for this to be a high-scoring back and forth game, as both Boston and Tampa Bay figure to turn to their bullpen for heavy workloads. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video. whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know.